Hey, Lilith. Oh my God. Hi, honey. I'm okay. How are you, sunshine? How's it going out there in California? Hey, Lori. Thank you so much, Lori. Thanks for being here. Hey, Tina. Thank you for watching the collective reading. It was kind of like all over the place, but probably had some messages in there for some people, you know? How are you guys doing today? Anybody have any exciting things to talk about? Oh, I was gonna listen to this. Same word, nothing new, Lilith. You know, Tina, I'm okay. I think I'm in kind of like shock, disbelief a little bit, you know? Like, I have to like kind of, you know, think sometimes like, okay, that's real? Yeah, that's crazy. Like, yeah, no, it's, you know, just that all this happened. I'm sad, you know, I'm sad for everybody. I hate that people chose such a dark path in life, you know? It's upsetting, especially because all the ones that knew me had like a lifeline. They had a way out, you know? They didn't have to do this. So, yeah, it's just sad, but, you know, I was very chill in my last read. Yeah, I'm trying to just chill. I don't know what else to do. I'm trying not to like, you know, I don't know, not freak out, but just like, I don't know. It's a weird time, guys. It's a very weird time. It's hard to explain how, I can't even explain to you how I feel. It's unexplainable, you know, because finding out like my parents aren't my parents. There's like a lie going on there, you know. And then all the rest of it, the murder attempts, the satanic cult, the, you know, the hitmen, the hired people, the hidden, you know, whatever they were doing with the filming and stuff. It's just a lot, you know. It's a lot. So, yeah, I'm just very, like, over all of it. I just want to put this whole chapter of my life behind me and get Emmy and move on, you know? So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm sure there are days when you're feeling, yeah, that's the other thing. I am feeling caged in. I am. It just sucks, you know. I'm trying not to get resentful, but I do get somewhat resentful that, like, everybody else gets to just, like, live their normal life and they don't have to walk around in fear that they're going to be kidnapped or shot or whatever, you know. You know. So, yeah, it makes me a little resentful sometimes, but yeah, because it's depressing. I mean, to have to sit in a hotel room day in and day out, you know. My father wasn't known to me until I was 23 years old. Thank you, Lori. Thanks very much. Yeah, I have no idea who it might be other than maybe Walt Disney. We'll find out. Okay. Hey, Sunny. Yeah, Sunny said the energy was shifting soon. He texted me the other day and told me that. Oh, Sunny, it's been rough, man. This has been crazy. What's up next? Anything good? I'm tired of all this tumultuous energy. This was wild, man. I need to have you on the channel, Sunny. Like, sometime soon. We can talk about astrology, maybe. Yeah, Tina, it's time. We've been in this energy too long. Everybody feels it. I feel like everybody's just done. We're done with the age of Pisces. It's time to move on to Aquarius and get rid of all this dark, controlling, you know, hateful, crazy, psychotic energy, you know? Everybody's over it. Yeah. Yeah, Sunny, it's crazy how hard I was hit. Yeah, it gives me like bad anxiety when I think about it, because yeah, like I know. I'm very lucky to be alive. It's only by the grace of God. Yeah, I've never had him on, but we keep talking about it, but we never do it. I'm done with all the nonsense as well. I'm super ready to move on. Yeah, me too, Sunny. I just want to close this whole chapter of my life and move on to something much better, where I'm not being, you know, chased around and in fear of my life all day. But yeah, I got hit hard, Sunny. I mean, I got hit from every single possible angle, and then multiple murder attempts. Who knows how many that, you know, I thwarted in some way, you know? So it's, yeah. And the betrayal is like, you know, really bad. Everybody that I knew was involved. Everybody. So yeah, it's really tough. It's tough. Not everybody, guys, but people that I was close to. I mean, we'll see how it pans out, but I would say 90% of people that I was close to. Yeah, I mean, Sunny, it was relentless. There's been no peace for me, like, at all. And it's sad. It's unfortunate because I didn't bring this on myself, you know. Like, I didn't do anything to deserve to be in this position. It's just I was attacked, you know. So I'm sad that, you know, it's affected me and Emmy. You know, Emmy. I mean, she's the number one priority. You know, if it were just me and I lost the business, I would have been on the next flight to Acapulco. You know, but it's not. It's Emmy, and yeah, I don't think the traffickers would have let me go to Acapulco anyway. But you know, it's yeah, something's got to give soon. Something has to give, because, you know, there's a truth here, and the truth is that they're assholes, you know, and it needs to come to light. Toronto, yeah. Toronto, Acapulco, you know. But yeah, no, I would have left. I mean, if it wasn't for Emmy, but I cannot leave, you know, her with them. It's not possible. And, you know, so we came to quite a standoff, and, you know, now it's in God's hands, really. But yeah, it's been rough, man. Every single fucking angle, like, everything has been stripped from me. Everything of any joy, like, except the cats, you know, I still have the cats, but in the channel, you know, I have things to be grateful for, but, you know, they took away everything material for the most part. I have what I need now. I mean, I could get along with less, you know, if I needed to. Obviously, I don't need anything, but, you know, I have what I need to get along, basically, day by day. But yeah, lost it all. Every friend I had, even like friends that I delusionally thought, like, oh, maybe one day we'll be friends again or something, gonzoed, dunzoed. Yeah, so yeah, it was hard. I mean, coming to terms with, like, I was thinking about Katie earlier. She's like a girl that I worked with, and I really adored her. That's the sad part. Like, I thought she was my friend, and she had plans to get me put in prison, man. That's serious shit. over nothing, over jealousy, you know? So, or to make me crazy, you know, to drive me into the loony bin. Even the guy that tricked me that was actually married, the lieutenant colonel, yeah, he used the same techniques, the same tactic, the same bullshit, you know. So yeah, he was linked too somehow. And my aunt took a particular interest in him. She was like, what's his name? You know, like trying to get all the details. But yeah, I don't know. It's so spooky and creepy to think back. But yeah, everybody was like programmed to do the same thing. Very weird. Anyway, so yeah, I just, and then, you know, the courthouses and stuff too, like damn it, the judges, the cops, you know, that sucked. I can't believe this is reality. It's hard to believe that this is actually reality. That's what I was gonna say. It feels, you know, I know I'm not delusional, but it literally feels like I'm watching somebody else's life on a movie. Like, it doesn't feel like, you know, it can be real, you know. I mean, I know it's real. I'm living it. I feel it. I experience it every day, but it just feels like it's so bad. Like, how could this possibly happen to one person, and why? And why me? You know, like, of all people. Like, I could see, you know, if it was somebody that actually was hurting people and they were like hunting this person, you know, out of revenge. There's no need for revenge with me. I don't have any, I have nothing, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't hurt anybody. I have not done anything wrong that I can think of. I mean, definitely not something that would incite a hate mob, you know? I know a lot of people didn't agree with my store. They didn't like the spiritual practice, but there were, you know, I can't think of that being enough of a reason to want me dead and, you know, burned at the stake or whatever they were going to do. You think so, Sonny? I could have been. Who knows? I don't know what I was. I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe. I can be the evil queen if I need to be. But I rarely have to, but sometimes I do, you know. And not really evil, though. Because, again, my sword is the truth. So if I'm evil, it's because I'm unleashing hard truths, you know, difficult truths. I know you are. But it's possible, Sonny. You never know. I don't know. I don't know. But you were in the middle. You were in the choir of angels and you know it. Sonny. I don't know. I've done some less than angelic things in this lifetime. I have. I am human. I've done things, but, you know, I don't know, man. I'm not getting treated like I came from a choir of angels. Like, what the hell? I don't think so. Why? Why do these demons want to destroy me, kill me? It's just their programming, I guess. But yeah, it's crazy. Although I guess I could be from the choir of angels since I do have such heavy spiritual protection. I mean, I should not be alive, you know. I'm grateful for life every day. Grateful that I get to be here to help Emmy not have to go through this. And hopefully other kids as well, other victims. Because this needs to end. It's hard to imagine it ending, but yeah, it needs to end. Yeah, I'll be happy when I'm not being chased down to be murdered. That would be good. And when I have my kid back, that's the most important thing. But not murdered would be nice too. And again, it's like, why? You know what I mean? I keep asking myself that, like, why? I know money is important, but damn, it's like, I guess these people just don't feel any remorse anymore. They have no human empathy, it's gone. I feel like it's gone, you know, like the empathy was turned off. And it enables them to do that because I've been so good to my family, you know what I mean? Like I went above and beyond for them, to be kind to them, you know? For them to do this is like such a low blow. And then knowing it was like, you know, he died 6 years ago. So I have to go back and play back at least everything for the last 5 years, you know? And now seeing how two-faced and snaky these people actually are and were. Because, yeah, I remember, like, again, this is after my aunt must have had, you know, her cut of the inheritance, because they started buying properties. They both had brand new Harleys. They got a big-ass, beautiful boat. She bought a house on the water in Cape Coral. She said she bought a property in Mexico. She was bragging about all this stuff, and they were taking these, like, secret trips to Mexico, these little sneaky link, like, you know, weekend trips, and they're like, oh, Mexico, you know, like, try to, like, blow it off like it was nothing. And I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers are rolling in the dough. But, you know, to be fair, they were both retired military, so they have their pensions. Brian is an ROTC teacher, you know, so he has a full teacher's salary. And Tracy was working as a contractor, last I heard. So they had 4 salaries, essentially, you know, 2 pensions and 2 salaries going all at once. So that's how, you know, it explained it. I was like, okay, that makes sense. That's why they have so much money. But they bought like 4 or 5 houses, you know, and these bitches, she was so like rude to me when I told her that I was going homeless for a while. It was in the beginning when I told her I was just moving into the store for a couple months until I got my finances, you know, back regulated, because I was, you know, in the hole. I wanted to pay off my debt. And she fucking literally, I can't remember what she said. It was so rude. It made me like, oh my God. And then she was like, I asked her if I could bring the cats with me to visit, because we were supposed to visit for the 4th of July weekend, and she freaked out and yelled at me, and I was like, okay, you know what? Whatever. So I just didn't go. But the last time I saw her before that was like, it was in December of 2019. I went down to Key West because they wanted to do that for Christmas, and we stayed on the Navy base down there. We got housing, like military housing. And it was a family trip. It was me, my cousins, and Emmy, and then Tracy and Brian. And me and Emmy flew into Key West from Tampa to, you know, to hang out with them for, it was like a 3 or 4 day trip. Anyway, first night we get there, you know, we're all together, and I haven't seen anybody in a long time, like a 1.5 years or so. That's about how frequently I saw these people. There were a couple of like holidays, like a couple years of holidays in a row, but it was very infrequent. So anyway, we get down there and we start walking around like Duval Street and stuff, and Tracy and Brian just disappear and leave me with Misha and Megan, my cousins, and Emmy. Emmy was in a stroller. She was little. And, you know, we're walking around looking for these 2 knuckleheads, and they are hiding from us. Hiding. Literally hiding. So, like, I call her. I'm texting her. I'm like, where's your mom? Like, you know, and they can't find her. Like, nobody can find her. So I just take the girls, and we do stuff. We go shopping. You know, we walk around and buy things, you know, with my cousins and stuff. Because they're younger than me. They're quite a bit younger than me. So, you know, I was more like the mother, you know, in that situation with Emmy and everything, too. So, you know, I made sure they were fine, and we had a good time doing that. But you know, Tracy and Brian just disappeared, you know, and I'm like, what the hell? And then, you know, I wasn't mad or anything, but I was like, you know, finally, I'm like, you know, are you going to meet back up with us? Or like, what are you guys doing? And she's like, this is our vacation. We are allowed to do whatever we want. And they were in a bar. She said, my husband wants to drink. We're going to drink. I'm like, nobody said you couldn't drink. I'm like, where are you? I was going to come towards you and like maybe have a drink with you, you know, like I'm 38 years old. Like maybe I would like to have a cocktail with you on vacation, you know? So, you know, it was one of those scenarios, and she couldn't like look me in the face, you know? And then that night, you know, the neighbors across the way, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. They were being loud. They were playing music and stuff. And Emmy was little. She was in a stroller, like, you know, she was a little kid. And, you know, I went out back and, asked them, not rudely or anything like that. I said, hey guys, would you guys mind turning the music down just a little bit? Because it was echoing, you know, in the military housing, it was like echoing between the buildings. And they were not mad at me. Nobody was fighting. Nobody was arguing, nothing. And they were like, yeah, no problem. Sorry, we didn't realize. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I just have a little 2-year-old, you know, back in the room. And they were like, oh, so sorry. No problem. She freaks out on me. She starts screaming, "You're gonna get us kicked out! I can't believe you just said something to the neighbors! Oh my god!" Like, she's freaking out. You know, you're not in the military. I'm like, I know that, but neither are Misha and Megan or Emmy. You know what I mean? Like, we're allowed to be here. Like, what the fuck? So I just, you know, it wasn't like a big deal, and she flipped out on me for that, screamed, and so I told her, I'm leaving this hotel room. It was a house, it was a townhouse, but I was like, I'm gonna get my own hotel room, and I started to do that, and you know, she backed down. She wanted me to stay, blah, 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 but she was so rude to me. And then I remember also, like, us going out to dinner and stuff, and her being like, "You're gonna get you and Emmy's check," you know, and I'm like, yeah, and I paid for every meal of me and Emmy's while we were there, which is fine. I was planning to do that anyway, of course, but knowing now that they had stolen all this money from me, and that they were there using my money, you know, and like, they're making me pay my portion of the bill, you know what I mean, when it's my fucking money that's paying for the whole thing, you know, it was just like, it's a heavy realization, you know. So anyway, it makes sense in certain ways as to why she couldn't look me in the face. She was intentionally sabotaging our relationship so that she wouldn't have to look me in the face, you know, which I understand. I wouldn't be able to look the person in the face either if I knew that I was participating in a murder for hire plot to steal their inheritance. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to look someone in the face. Nope. So I get it, you know, but you know, it's just, I have to digest all of this, you know, like they've known for years, you know, they've known for years, and they've been planning all of this for a long time. And like I said, they just need to get ready and buckle up for their karma, because it's going to be heavy. It's really rude and horrific to do this, you know, to anybody, but they tried to kill my kid's mother, you know, think about that. Just like I was disposable. And think about the murder plot where they drugged me, okay? They've drugged me about 100 times. I'm not even kidding. They love to drug me. But they threw me, when they thought they overdosed me with fentanyl or whatever they put in my food or drinks, they threw me in the dumpster, you know, symbolizing how little value I have, you know. It's symbolic, you know. They threw me away like trash, you know, like do these experiments on me and throw me away like trash. So the fact that my family was in the background cheering it on and celebrating and having parties, you know, because it was my brother's birthday present, so you know they had a party. It really is very upsetting, you know. It's just inhumane. It's very shocking, you know. It's very disturbing. You know, these people are very, very mentally ill. They're very disturbed, and very evil as well. So they need to be exposed, taken down. Whatever happens to them is what, you know, God's will at this point. But I have to let all of them go at once as well. It's my entire family and all of my friends, you know, like everybody that I thought I knew is gone. So again, that's another thing, is like, imagine your whole family being wiped off the grid at once, you know, like it's a lot. It's a lot. Total drama queen. Yeah. Yeah, my aunt. It sounds like it was all planned. It was, Sunny. I mean, when I put the pieces back together, like looking backwards, it was all planned. It was all aligned. The real question for me is, was the government funding it? That's my question. Because again, I believe they were when I was a child, but I want to know like what happened with that agreement or whatever that was, you know. And two, where are my real parents? What's the story with my DNA? What's going on there? I think I deserve an answer to that, you know? So yeah, that's what I care about the most, you know? So that I can give Emmy answers as well, so that she knows who she is too, you know? But yeah, I just want these people taken care of, whatever that is, you know? Whatever God sees fit at this point. It's out of my hands, and it never was in my hands, but I'm so disturbed that they're sick, you know. They're very sick people. And we're lucky to be away from these evil people. We're going to be delivered from evil, I can tell you that, you know. Yeah, I'm saddened that they chose this path in life. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. So anyway, I'm assuming they're all going to jail because that's how I'm looking at this. There is no other option, you know. There's no other option for me. I will not settle, you know, until I get justice. But yeah, they definitely work together. Again, there was secret conversations. I caught them in secret conversations with each other just throughout, you know, see, the light just blinked. Throughout the years, you know, Braden and my mother, for instance, talking on Facebook. I'm like, why are you talking to my mother of all people? And then other friends as well. My mom was a sneaky link. She would link up with people that I knew, and that's how she got my friend Cindy and Mario involved, Keith, everybody that I was really good friends with in that 2007 to 2011 time frame. All of my best friends, my very good friends, she turned against me. And again, there had to have been a bounty because they kept trying to kill me, like Cindy with the, you know, the attempted stabbing at the party, crashing the car. I'm just really bummed for these people. I don't know why they would choose to do something like this for money. It was not smart. It was a very stupid thing to do, and my heart aches for their children. But I know in the long run, it's better for their children not to be with a murderer. Somebody that kills their best friend for money. And makes a game out of it, you know, a horrible game of torture, and makes me the butt of every joke, you know, like what the fuck, man? You guys are the butt of every fucking joke. I'm gonna show you. You know, again, it's been torture, Sonny. I've been made to be, I don't even know. It doesn't matter. I don't care what people think of me. If they want to get to know me, they would have done that, and that would have been fine. But they chose to just align with Satan, and that's fine too. Their choice, not mine. But some of them did know me, and that's the other shocker. Again, I know they hired people to kill me, to murder me. So, like, the hitmen, they hired several hitmen, and they all couldn't do it. I shit you not. And why is that? Because I was kind to them. I was very sweet to everybody that I meet. I'm very nice, no matter what. I'm very forgiving. I'm very understanding, you know. And they couldn't do it. So a couple of them tried. Those guys, fuck them, you know. Fuck all of them, really, for doing this, you know. But you know, they didn't have the heart to do it, you know. And they tried. Trust me, they tried to work up the guts. I know. Several of them did. I couldn't do it. So I'm grateful that I survived. I'm grateful that I wasn't more injured than I already was. I'm grateful for the ones that decided against attempting to murder me. That was very nice of you, because I was in some predicaments where I was on boats. I was out in the middle of the ocean, you know, not in the middle of the ocean, but I was out there, you know, could have easily been disposed of, you know. And I'm sure they probably wish they had now. But there's a reason they didn't. There's a reason that I'm here. I'm sure that will come to light soon. I know this is going to be associated with some major shit, and it's going to be a lot to handle. It already is a lot to handle. This is just so fucking crazy, man. Of course, in my life, this is going to happen. Of course it is. Of course. par for the course at this point. Oh my God. Why couldn't they just be non-murderous and hateful and spiteful? That would have been fine. But no, they had to switch on the murder switch. And then it spreads like a cancer between these people. It's so bad. They're so impressionable. It's so bad. But they're molded to be that way, which sucks. They still know right from wrong, though. And, you know, I implore any of them to put themselves in my shoes and imagine even just one attempted murder or one sexual assault. They would have been in pieces, you know. Think about what I've survived. Too much. The stalking, the burglary attempts, everything. The sabotages, all of it. The hate and the police and the judges. Like, normal people wouldn't even survive one of those things, you know. And the loss of every single person that I knew and loved, you know, realizing they were trying to kill me. To steal from me. Yeah. Well, I hope they all learn a very valuable lesson. That's all I have to say, because this was really, really fucked up. Like, couldn't be more fucked up. I don't know how it could be more fucked up. They're just so fucked up. They've done it all. They've done it all. The literal most. I'm tired of just being on the receiving end of shit, you know? Anyway. Hey, Soshi. I know, Sunny. Hey, Gio. Creepy, man. I saw it too. Probably is. It's probably from some entity. Hopefully it'll show itself on camera so you guys can see I'm not crazy. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Soshi. It's sad when you're alone and everyone knows, but nobody reach out to help you. Family sucks. Yeah, Soshi, they did this shit on purpose. It's all part of like a mental conditioning. They're trying to make you insane so that they can Baker act you, you know? And just because they're evil. Aw, thanks, Jasmine. Right back at you, dear. Thank you so much. I'm glad to see you too. But yeah, and like I said, guys, I'm not alone. You know, I'm not alone. Everybody's storyline is a little different, but I got some other people that it's just too similar to be a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences anyway. I still have readings that you did for me a few years ago. Oh, really, Jasmine? That's awesome. But yeah, I'm just ready for this all to be over. I can't imagine what any of these people were thinking. I would like to know about my DNA and all of that, but I mean, these people just need to be off the streets and out of society. It's not safe, you know. If they're willing to kill someone like me, or me specifically, you know, who was extremely kind to them and loving and loyal to all of these people, I mean, they're very dangerous people, you know. because there's no justification for this, and they all know that. No matter what lies they told themselves about me, they know that there's no justification for this. Not one of them can justify this in any sense of the word. Not one. The only way they can, the only excuse they have is jealousy and greed. They shouldn't have let their emotions overwhelm them to the point where they decided that murdering me was going to be a good idea out of jealousy and greed. If they had aligned with me, they'd have been fine. You know what I mean? Like, they'd have been made in the shade. That's the thing. That's what's crazy about everything. I'm just extremely over it at this point, and I'm ready to get my life back. I'm tired of living like this. This is not my chosen life. I didn't choose this, and Emmy didn't choose this either. And we want our life back, not the life that somebody else picks for us, but our life. I should be able to raise my child. She was my child. I know she's mine. I gave birth to her. Hey Jasmine, in the description box of this video, there's a little link for personal readings. I can grab it too. I'll put it up there as well. I'll put a pinned comment with it. Alright, I pinned the comment now, so it's up with the reading link. Yeah, I'm tired of this. I'm just tired of being broke. I'm tired of being stuck inside, not being able to do anything, not being able to see Emmy. It's just miserable existence, and this is what they wanted for me, to be in a miserable existence. Because they're miserable fucks, all of them. Every single last one of them. You heard it here first. I did pretty good though, man. I fucking outsmarted and outran a whole bunch of fucking killers. I'm talking like high level demons, man. Motherfuckers' eyes are glowing and shit. That's not all. I've seen all kinds of shit. I've seen shapeshifters, real fucking shapeshifters. Like shapeshift in front of my eyes. That one kid was like a fucking vampire or some shit. I don't know, he morphed into some creature of the night. And he was fucking growling and shit. It was crazy. It was, but it was like a 3D like level growl. There's been all kinds of crazy shit. I've seen a lot. I've been in the underworlds for sure for a long time. I'm tired. I don't want to see that anymore. I'm done. I don't need to see anybody else transform into a demon ever again. Thanks, Jasmine. So yeah, I do. I always have. He's been doing that since he got full custody of her fraudulently, but I have always provided for Emmy. And then the motherfucker's trying to take me for child support on top of everything else. Child support, that's why I'm laughing. I'm like, wow, what a bitch. It's unbelievable, it's ungodly, but what do you expect from a demon, you know? Cannot expect any less. It's exactly what this is, and that's exactly what he's doing, is demonic things. But yeah, so steal my inheritance, completely sabotage my business, attempt to murder me multiple times, stalk me like a fucking animal, and then also take full custody of my child and attempt to get child support. This is the worst narcissistic blowout anybody has ever had, because he linked up with the world's worst narcissist. This is literally like you're gonna see, this is like a fucking parade of narcissism at its finest. You'll see the horrific thoughts and mentality of narcissists and how they think and the things that they plot and do and what they say. It's really bad. Oh yeah, a flock of demons working behind the scenes to pull off very evil deeds. And smiling in the face of society and the public, gaining access to people's children, to their assets, to themselves. And they're predators. They just prey upon anything that comes across their path. And my mother, she's like an effing vacuum. You know, she literally has all these people going to prison. It's crazy, you know, destroy everything in her path. Even people that, I mean, again, why would you guys align with my mom? Especially knowing that I don't get along with her, you know, and I thought they were my friends. That's the thing. Like, no, they were my mom's friends, apparently. But look where it got them. Look where it got them, you know? All for following along with a Jezebel. And having some sort of fucked up need in their heart to betray me or hurt me in some way. But it didn't pay off. And again, I don't know why these people wanted to hurt me. I can't imagine. Except for, I truly maybe think, okay, possibility, right? It's a conspiracy theory, but maybe they were told I was a government waste product and they could dispose of me as they pleased, you know? That's kind of what I'm thinking here, because they so blatantly played God. They didn't even care about getting caught. Like, they were so, like, you know, again, there's so many factors here at play. And what I'm thinking when I say that is just like, you know, like, they acted like I didn't know anybody, you know, in the world. And I know a lot of people, you know. I've worked at a lot of, like, really prestigious places, you know, and I've always been in good terms or good graces, you know, in my workplace, typically, you know. I've met a lot of, like, important people. I've done a lot of cool shit in my life, and they really genuinely thought that, like, it would not matter if they murdered me, you know, like, nobody would care. I think, again, because they had my replacement lined up, you know, to step in and say, oh, no, that's me, you know, which is insane. But, yeah, you know, I'm you know, people, she walked all these people into prison or death, you know. And everyone just blindly followed. Same with Jim Huntley. Same with him. I'm very concerned about his cult leader status, him being in Waco and all. My mom has ties to Waco too. My sister was born there. Wendy. Well, she's not my sister, I guess. She's not my sister at all. Wow. Yeah, those kids are not my kids at all. They're not related to me. Crazy. And then I'm trying to figure out that, like, I thought about some other scenarios, like what if, because, apparently Jim likes him really young, because, John said his mother was 16 when she had him, and Jim was in his late 20s. So maybe he was in Germany and got somebody underage pregnant from that local town, from Worms. It's a theory, right? Him and my mom met in Germany in the army. But I thought about that too. I thought, what if but that doesn't explain how I'm related to John Pacey as well. That's why modification behind the scenes is the only alternative. He's younger than me. He's showing up as my father with 25% shared DNA. Exactly 25%. It's just like the guy I met, one of the hitmen that didn't kill me. He showed me his 23andMe, and he was 50% Akashic Jewish pure, 50% Native American pure. I don't remember what tribe, but do you see what I mean? This is modified. This is done intentionally. So, because again, with me and John being exactly 25%, it's something was modified. They did like a quarter, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. So anyway, I don't know, guys. Or like half of the mother and then a quarter with something else. I don't know. Who knows what was done, but God, John looks like Walt Disney too in the face. He does. Am I crazy in thinking that? I'm not crazy, man. This is legit. Like I said, my grandfather was like law enforcement, the head of a sheriff, in Los Angeles. Like, yeah, this is definitely feasible. But how did this happen? That's just the question, because it's too, like, I'm missing a key factor, and that is who gave birth to me. That's number one. And where is she, I guess, but I'm pretty sure she's dead. I think it's Sandra, but there's other possibilities too, so I don't know. Hey Jamie, thank you. I'll let you know. And these idiots are all under a vow of silence since they were inducted, They were promised, material things, money, sex with the sex club, unlimited, whatever they needed, drugs and alcohol. My mom, I'm sure, got a restaurant. That's what she wanted. She's delusional. She did nothing to deserve to have a business. Nothing. She sat on her ass and mooched off of other people her whole life. And then they shut down my business. Again, they couldn't just let me have my own business. No. It has to be sabotaged. It's so gluttonous. She's so fucking greedy, man. I guess they just couldn't resist, the opportunity to join a cult. I'm sure they waved me around as bait as well for a lot of these rapists, Like, hey, look what you're gonna get to do, You know it. Send in these dirty ass fucking people. It's really bad. It's bad, guys. You know, it's worse than anybody can imagine, you know. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, I'll get your question, Jamie. You can go ahead and post it whenever you're ready. I know, buddy. It's okay. Yeah, I cannot believe they fucking did this, but whatever, man. Whatever. Honestly, like I said, I can't imagine. Well, how did that conversation go down? I really think about that. You know, I'm like, how do you approach someone with like a deal? You know, like, hey, we're trying to ruin this girl's life. We're trying to get her, you know, committed. You know, maybe drive her crazy, whatever. We're trying to just totally destroy her entire universe so that she goes crazy and gets committed. Or, you know, we're trying to, you know, murder her. We want to torture her. You know, what in the fuck? How do these conversations occur? You know, I don't even know how this happens. Like, and then to get everybody to agree to it, it just seems unfathomable. But every single person fucking agreed to it. You know, it makes me sick. It makes me sick. And they're all sitting there laughing behind my back, spending my money, and they're watching this. They're watching me struggle every day, laughing it up, loving it, loving watching me struggle and cry and try to save the business, you know, and they're just thinking this is the funniest thing they've ever seen. You know, I'm living without electricity, and they couldn't have been more gleeful about it, you know? And I want them to think about that when they're in the fucking hole. I really do. Think about how I felt going without, you know? They're gluttons, all of them. Horrible, evil gluttons that don't deserve to have a place in society. This has to become intolerable, guys. We cannot tolerate this Jezebel-ass behavior anymore. This is unfucking real. It's next level insanity, you know? These things have lost their minds, their lizard fucking minds. Yeah, these people were empty shells. Like last time I saw them, every one of them, you know, I looked them in the face and it was like nothing was there. Nobody was home, you know, like they were gone. If any of them could even look me in the face, you know, most of them could not. And there's a tie to Costa Rica. They have something going on in Costa Rica because everybody keeps talking about it. Costa Rica, Costa Rica. Everybody says it. Costa Rica. I've had like 3 or 4 people tell me they're going to Costa Rica. It's big, guys. It's a big thing, you know? It's sickening. It's sickening what these people are doing. Whatever it is. And we all know what it is. Just think that my fucking family was involved in this. It's so sickening to me. It's so gross. Oh, it's so bad. But they're not my family either, so who cares, I guess. Fuck them. They're just some random fucking Satanist that kidnapped me, apparently, or something. I don't know these people. I don't want to know these people. I don't like these people. Just sickened how many other people have died because of them. There's definitely dead people. All for selfishness and greed. Jealousy is really the driver. Jealousy has always been the driver, you know, and I couldn't figure it out. Like, why are these people so jealous of me? It's because they knew what I was, you know, they knew what I was going to inherit. They knew what my DNA was, you know. This is why, again, they kept throwing Disney in my face. It's definitely Disney, guys. It's Disney. It has to be. And how, I mean, what's the contingency plan for this for them, you know? like, how is this going to work? Will I ever be able to get the truth? You know, that's the real question. I don't know that I will. I don't know. Anyway, it's just been a nightmare. One thing after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. And, I don't know. Again, I don't feel like I'm losing anything. I'm not even hurt about the loss of them because I didn't even have them to begin with. I never had a family. They were never there for me. Never. You know, not once would any of these motherfuckers ever reach out and even check on me. Nothing. You know? And I just got sick of doing it after a while. They never loved me. These were never my friends. These were never people that cared about me. You know? I just have to come to terms with that. They were playing a role, a character, paid, most of them. And apparently that character was to be as evil as humanly possible. You know? That's what the entitlements of the role were. But to be a sneak about it, you know? To be nice to my face and then, you know, plotting evil things behind my back or whatever the fuck this was, you know? Maybe they thought if they did certain things, if they did pulled certain triggers or something, that I would go insane. Like maybe that's what I was programmed to do or something. I keep thinking. And the programming didn't work. So then it was like time to take me out, you know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm done speculating with these fucking people. Again, I can't imagine what the fuck, you know. Yeah, I'm trying not to be sad over the loss of their life as well, or potential loss of their life, but it is extremely upsetting to know that people risked going to prison for a very long time just to steal some money from me, you know? Especially knowing how generous I am. How stupid could you be? Right, Nuggies? And my mom's skipping the country. So fucking lame. Giving up her citizenship because she thought that was gonna help her. Nice. And criminals do all kinds of fun things that are so stupid, you know. Right, Nikes, don't they? I'm sure my aunt and uncle probably took off to Mexico. They're belly up at the bar right now. Oh, man. In their villa, my villa. Oh, fuck. This is crazy, man. Ugh. I see you, girl. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying, like I said, I'm just trying to process all of this. It's so much to process because, you know, I have to unravel my whole life, basically. But especially the last 5 years, I'm like, oh, these people are so shady. They're shady AF. All of them. Because I'm thinking about fucking people smiling straight in my face, you know, knowing about this. Fucking... it just makes me ill. It makes me grit my teeth. And then the spies, because they had Dan as a spy, they had Keith as a spy, because they were the only two people that kept in touch with me, like during the whole pandemic, all this stuff. And I just had like FaceTime relationships with them both. I rarely spoke to, well, Dan I spoke to quite a bit. Keith I spoke to probably once a week. And they were both spies. Yeah, Nugs. Handlers. They were handlers. That's what it was. Cool, girl. I can understand how hard it would be to trust anyone after what you've gone through. Yeah. Yeah, I would probably rely, you know, I don't know. It's, yeah, I mean, it definitely has an impact. I don't think I'm ever going to walk into another relationship with another human and not be ready for this person to turn on me in the back of my mind, you know. I'm not saying that I'll let that dominate the way that my, you know, that I am in whatever relationship that may be, but, you know, you have to kind of just be fully prepared for the worst, you know, in my opinion. I mean, it's been my experience, you know. So yeah, I would always be prepared in the back of my mind, like, what if this person turns on me? I would never again just trust that someone always going to have your best interest at heart, because I don't believe that. So, you know, I would still protect myself in certain ways, you know, but I would trust people. I would just be more heavily protected, you know. I would not be so blindly trusting of people, you know. I was overly generous too. I was very, very kind to people. And, yeah. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't go like the Braden route again of like, you know, I would never repeat these past mistakes again. If I started to see red flags with anybody, and I do now, if I see red flags with people, I fucking block them immediately. Like, I don't play, you know. And I'm not crazy, like I don't just fly off the handle for no reason. I'm talking, it has to be like concrete, you know, evidence that they're a narc. But as soon as I see the red flags, I bounce. But again, all these people have been paid. They're all narcs because they're all part of this satanic club, and they all use the same exact playbook for dating. So this is why I was saying I could write the book. This is what it is. It's the book. But or dealing with people in general, not just dating, but dealing with people. So if I met someone that wasn't in the club, you know, it would be a little easier to trust them, I suppose. Because I know the club people now. I know the little ins and outs, or I could figure it out very quickly. But I'm not letting the demons take anything away from me. So no, they're not going to take away my ability to trust other humans. They're not going to take away anything, you know, from me. So, you know, I don't let that be like, you know, I'm not sitting here like, oh, I could never trust another human being. Never, never, never. You know, no, I know there's still good people out there. And yeah, I can trust those people. You know, I just have to filter out who they are. So I have to be more discerning about who I allow into my world, you know? A lot more discerning now, since I have, you know, a bounty on my fucking head. This satanic fucking cult. Wow, I knew the Satanists were coming after me, man. I knew it. I wonder how the actual Church of Satan plays into this. If they hold any responsibility, or if this is like a branch off, and you know, its own entity, its own organization. Those motherfuckers came for me. Oh my god. You gotta give it to me though. I fucking literally overcame every fucking hurdle like a motherfucking boss. Like, I fought back. I didn't just let them take me down, you know? And they tried to take me down. Hard. Now it makes sense why Kevin, the guy I used to call my dad, used to always say, like, man, Tina, you're like the Energizer Bunny, man. We can put you through anything, and you went out, you know, on top. We could drop you in the middle of the desert, and you'd be, you know, partying it up 3 days later. Like, you're amazing. How do you get out of these treacherous situations that you find yourself in? They were putting me in treacherous situations. Why I was in like the hood, like literally all by myself, you know, on my bike, like riding around, like as a little kid, you know. They wanted some bad things to happen to me. They were intentionally putting me in treacherous situations. Ugh. I was so like innocent and trusting too of these people. But it's okay. Like I said, there's a special place in hell for them, and they can all burn in that place because that's where they deserve to be, honestly. Yeah, and that's the other thing with these Satanists. They literally conjure Satan, and then they wonder why they're going to hell. You know, this is what you literally asked for, guys. You asked for this. You traded your soul in for this. This is how it starts. Hell's waiting room. I'm sure they're crying, acting like they didn't know what they were doing, what they were getting into. Hey, this is war. It's war. They knew they were getting into that. I'm not caving. I'm not committing treason either. These fuckers are all treasonous as well. Want to be fucking talking about you can shoot people in Florida for treason. I took the fucking gun course to get my concealed permit license, and the guy that was instructing it was like, reasons you can legally shoot someone in the state of Florida. It was like a slide in the deck. I'm like, oh my God, these fucking rednecks. And I'm in there with two guys that did not look like, they were definitely not part of the, you know, the group, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, they were in danger as well, as much as I was. We were swapping stories. It was two Jewish guys that I was in there with. Really nice guys. So anyway, I raised my hand and I'm like, sir, because the first number one reason was treason on that slide. So they're instructing people in this concealed weapons class. You can shoot someone on sight, no judge, no jury. You can execute them for treason. Okay, so I'm like, hi. I'm like, can you please clarify treason? Like, what could someone be doing on the sidewalk that is so treasonous that it is, you know, you know, it would say, I need to shoot this person immediately. Like, what could someone be doing that I would personally witness with my handgun in tow that is so treasonous that it requires that they be shot, or it would allow me to get away with shooting them in court? This is what they were selling this as, how to get away with killing somebody in court. Treason. So he couldn't tell me, you know, he couldn't tell me what he meant by that, you know? And so I was like, that's not good, man. You know, I'm like, you should be, I said, if you're telling people that you can shoot people for treason in a concealed permit class, right? You're instructing people this. You need to define exactly what treason means. Because, you know, the other things were more obvious. It was like someone actively trying to kill someone else, you know, something like that. You know, it's protection and things of that nature. But this first one, treason, you know, like, you're telling people so somebody can, basically what he was saying is that someone can declare what they believe to be treason, right then and there, and kill you for it, and it is justified. So again, it's this kind of stuff, guys, that I'm just like, they're looking for loopholes to murder and ways to murder people. It's very evil, the whole thing. But that is the, you know, the agenda of the adversary is to kill, steal, and destroy, you know, and people need to wake up and realize that we're at war with these things. And I'm a first line, right? Because I go head to head with these motherfuckers, you know what I mean? I don't cave, and I have spiritual magical powers that they, you know, wish they fucking had, you know? So they have to come after me first, right? Take me out so that I can't spiritually fuck them up like I've been doing, you know? But after I'm gone, they come after the little guys too. I'm not saying that I'm a big guy. I'm just saying I'm an easy target because I have magical powers that they want to dispel because they can't harness them like they have been trying to do. My whole fucking life. Because they're little fucking bitches. They think if you prey upon people that have like powers and stuff that you'll get their powers too, you know? You can steal their powers. That's what they think. Because these people are fucking demons, man. They're demons in human bodies, you know? They're nuts. So maybe I was bred with special magical powers, like they put this special DNA, you know, in me just to sell to the Satanists to be like, here you go, magical power, baby, you know. I don't know. Again, I want to know what the deal on the back end was. Like, how did this work out? You know, there had to have been a plan, a deal. There was definitely, you know, there's paperwork, there's a file, a big file, you know. There's something about this somewhere in some classified area, you know. Maybe the project's still active. Wouldn't that be some shit? We found out that they're still involved, you know, and that's what I think is going on. You know, it's just like, why? You know, I haven't done anything wrong. Like, I've been like an upstanding citizen, and I'm not being egotistical. I really have, you know, like I pride myself on my integrity, and I have been. And what the fuck would justify this, you know? I just don't get it. I don't understand. There's too many missing pieces. But I suppose everybody had their reasons for wanting me dead. Some were jealous, some were greedy, some wanted to extinguish my magical powers. Pretty much all of them were all of the above. They couldn't handle the light. They're demonically possessed. I see all of this stuff from Keith's childhood in the mountains in LJ. All this demonic stuff. The devil went down to Georgia bullshit. Getting Cindy all wrapped up in it as well in college. This is so bad. Mario too. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And I feel sad. I feel like I just feel like everybody made a lot of bad choices, you know, and trying not to feel like the victim in all of this, but I kind of am, you know, like, you know, I didn't do anything to deserve this, so it's just hard to stomach that this was all done so that they could steal at the end of the day, you know. Anyway, I can't read this barely. Oh, this is sometimes bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people as well. It sucks, but it always comes around. Always. Yeah, Sonny, you're right. Is there anything you feel you may have done unintentionally, but felt? Hold on, I'm so sorry. I can't read these words. Okay, unintentionally, but felt hurt others. No, cult girl. No, I have racked my brain. I've always been, I mean, again, there's nothing I can think of that I could have possibly done except cut them off. Now, I didn't cut off, like, my cousins, they weren't blocked, you know, so they could have still reached out to me. My aunt I blocked a year ago, but this has been going on for 6 years, you know. So, I mean, I know I've been loving, I've been kind, I've been supportive, I've been generous, you know, with these people. I've never been jealous of them. I've celebrated their accomplishments. I've spoken highly of them, you know. I tried to be thoughtful, you know, with them. I did everything that I could, you know, to foster a relationship with them. I did, but this is straight up jealousy, unfortunately. It'll be proven. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of explanation from these folks as to what they were thinking, but it was, at the end of the day, there is absolutely no reason for this. I have never been even mean to anyone. I don't get in arguments with people. Nothing. There was no reason for this. They wanted the money, and they had to make me look as bad as possible. They were trying to, again, institutionalize me first, but, you know, once that didn't work, it went to murder. And, you know, it's because they want the money. But I think they were having fun playing games, you know, with my life. Hi, Tina. Did you end up changing hotels? Thinking about you and your sweet girl. Any news on court dates coming up? Hey, Serena. I don't want to give away too much information on my location or anything, but you know, I've moved around several times since I started this journey. The court dates, no, I don't know anything about court dates. I'm not looking at that case at all or anything. I'm just, you know, focusing on, you know, continuing to spread the truth about my situation, and hopefully it gets the right attention. That's, you know, that's what my focus is. But no, I can't go to that courthouse. It's a trap. They want me dead. It's clear, you know, that, you know, that's the case, and that I don't have protections in any way, you know, there. So it's a fraudulent case. And I have to make a decision to protect my life, you know, unfortunately. So I'm not attending anything in the courthouse. It's for my protection of my life, because that's what we're at, you know, that's where we're at. And I can explain that to a judge if needed. A real judge, though, not a fake judge, a Satanist, not one of those people, but a real actual judge, I'm sure will understand, given the circumstances. But yeah, that's it. There's no updates. Nothing new to report. Nothing yet. Yeah, I mean, the only other thing, guys, this is like biblical shit, you know? And I'm not a biblical person, but it is. It's like biblical shit. It's really crazy. That's why, you know, the end times is near. My case is the perfect example of that, you know? So yeah, just a heads up, guys, you know, get on the right path if you're not already. Because look at this case. It's biblical. It really is. Anyway, yeah, that's my storyline. And I think I'm not alone either. I think this is a collective matter. A lot of people have been dealing with this, you know. People that are not in alignment, I worry for, because there's a lot of people still enabling the adversary, aligning with the adversary. And that's scary. screwed right now, so. Oh my God. I'm so sick of this. I'm just sick of all of it. Sorry, I'll get it in just a second, Jamie. I'm just trying to get back. Yeah, I can't believe what these people put me through. Oh my God. You know how horrifying that stuff was? It was bad, you know? To know that they were behind it is like, I thought I had the worst luck in the world, you know? I couldn't have even fathomed, but then it all clicked, it all made sense. It's like, oh my God, they're working together. They have been working together for a long time. They planned all of this methodically, sending in the original stalker, which it makes sense that she's working for the Illuminati because she had 6 other restraining orders. And then, so they asked, my lawyer I had a lawyer who was a friend of mine, not a friend, but we were professional acquaintances. He was from a firm that came down and did an investigation inside of the Fortune 500 that I was working at. And I assisted partially with providing records to them and had to undergo some extensive, you know, interviews about things and things like that. So they knew me well. They had scoped me out. You know, I was one of, 3 people that were spared from a huge layoff. My whole department went down except for 3 of us, and it was a lot of people. So, they knew I wasn't trouble, if that makes sense, if nothing else. Anyway, so fast forward, several years later, and he ends up being my business law lawyer. He's left his big firm and he's working on his own, and he gets me a good deal, and he was great, with reviewing the leases and all the commercial contracts and things like that. He was awesome. It was great to have somebody on hand to like bounce questions off of. But when the stalker thing happened, I told him about it, and he referred me to his buddy. He said it was his best friend from college or whatever, and that was the lawyer that represented me in the stalking case, the first stalker. And he gives me a quote, $5,000, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I needed to do something because I couldn't get her out of my hair, and I needed something. I needed a restraining order, and I went to the court and tried to do it myself, and they declined it. They didn't even read it. It was like in and out so fast. They brought it to the judge, and it was like this thick, and they didn't even look at it, just declined, So I was in serious danger. So I was like, oh my God, I've got to get a lawyer so that they'll look at this, So I did, and he was like, what do you want to be the outcome of this case? And I'm like, dude, and I walked in there fully armed with her full background check, all of it. Like, again, I found all the other restraining orders, a list of other victims and the states they were in, all this stuff. I'm like, I wanted to go to prison, man. I'm like, this is horrible, because she terrorized me, and I'm like, she tried to murder me, like she drugged me, she just did so much crazy shit, barricaded me inside my own house, tried to change the locks on my doors while I was unconscious from her drugging me. Like, there's so much to it. So, I was like, I want her in prison so she can't do this to anybody else, and we get to the point where he's gonna depose her. So we do all this depo prep, hours and hours and hours. The bill's up to $15,000 now, and it gets her to the depot, and makes a deal with her last second. Okay, if you'll just agree to all the terms of the restraining order, we'll skip the deposition. And I'm like, no, because we had specifically incorporated questions about the previous restraining orders, all of this stuff, enough to get her to get evidence to take to the FBI or whoever needed it about her, to get her in jail, you know? And that was the whole point of the depot. I was willing to pay for that, you know? And he just lets her walk, like, right there. And it was, you know, I'm like, why did you do that, you know? But now I know it's because they're connected, you know? And I swear, because when they were in the courtroom, it was via Zoom. Like, she was not present in the building. She was in another place on a Zoom meeting at her lawyer's office in Tennessee. And I swear, I was like, did they just like greet each other? Like it felt like they knew each other. I don't know why. I just got that feeling. And now it's like, are they really absolutely fucking connected? Because this is insane. Or is it the demonic system of Intel? What is it? So yeah, there's just all these little things, you know, climbing backwards that didn't make sense at the time and now make perfect sense, you know? It's like, why would this person do this? Oh, well, there we go. You know, now it makes sense. They were involved. Why would this person do this? Oh, okay. Well, they were involved too. And again, I don't know on what level these people were involved or what happened, but I know a lot of people were paid not to help me or to fuck me up on purpose, excuse my language, but they were. The accountant, definitely in on it. Yeah, and here I'm thinking like, damn, I just have the worst luck. I thought, that's when I started knowing. I'm like, this place is not just infested with narcissists, because I just thought we had an infestation from, you know, the pandemic. But it's not just that. It's like everybody turned evil to where they didn't even care about their profession anymore. But she was so jealous. She got like fucking green-eyed monster on me. And she's so beautiful. She is. She's so like perfectly polished and like she's gorgeous, you know? She looks like a little doll. And she's super jealous of me. And I'm like, why are you jealous, dude? You know, you're a business owner. I'm a business owner. But it's like she saw my business growing over the years because she would say something. She's like, damn, girl, you grew a lot this year, you know? And I'm like, yeah, thank you. I've been working hard. She saw me take it up to the next level, and I think she couldn't handle it. But she was hired by the Gelots. It was their accountant that did this. But yeah, the next thing you know, she's filing my taxes fucking late, you know, so I'm having to pay late fees and shit, fucking shit up, you know what I mean? It's like, why are you doing this, man? Wouldn't give me my minute book, you know, just all this stuff. Tried to overcharge me for stuff. I'm like, what are you doing? It's because she's involved. But again, it's almost like, because I was thinking, I probably said this to her, well, when I was arguing with her, but I was like, you're really gonna risk your professional license for this, man? Like, just to fuck with me out of jealousy? Like, really, think about what you're doing, you know? Like, it was like, dude, chill out, you know? And, again, you know, I've dealt with some real catty women, you know? No offense to women, I love women, but, you know, I've dealt with some real catty women. Real catty. And I thought that's what it was. She just spazzed the fuck out. It didn't make sense because she's beautiful. She has her own business. She's very attractive. She's very successful. There's no reason to be jealous of me. None. You know? But then I find out why. It's because they know about the DNA. They know about the inheritance. It puts them over the top, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I'm just bummed. I'm bummed out about all of this. I hate that this happened. I hate that everybody turned on me. I hate that everybody chose such a very dark path. It's heartbreaking, but I don't even know what to say, you know. But what? It's just heartbreaking. I just can't believe not one person was like, actually, Tina's not an asshole. Like, not one person was like, hey, Tina's been pretty nice to me. Let's not do this to her. Let's not kill her. And then all the hidden cameras and stuff, like, what did they do? They drugged me so much and did shit with me, my body, you know, filmed it. And then, like, my parents, or were supposed to be my parents, are, like, watching it, you know, probably my supposedly brother and all this stuff, too, who knows, you know. It's just, these people are sick, you know, they're very sick people. Very sick people. Yeah, I shudder to think about what they did to me when I was drugged, because I know a lot was done to me. A lot. And I want to know if they harvested my eggs, because I want to know where they are. Satanists like to have abortions. They're a human sacrifice. And I'm going to be very upset if that's what happened or what's going on. You know, again, I'm very, very, very pissed off about this whole thing. It is such a violation of my human rights, you know. Speaking of human rights, Keith one time looked at me dead in the face and goes, do you know what the Human Rights Campaign is? And I'm like, yes. He's like, what is it? I'm like, it's a campaign for human rights, Keith. Like, what are you getting at? What are you alluding to? And he wouldn't say, you know? So now it's like I look back and he's like, wow, it's like I knew, oh my God. He knew I was trafficked the whole time. He knew this was happening, you know? But he's a paid actor. What do you think, you know? This is what he does. They're all paid actors. It's crazy. Or paid off. You know? Yeah, especially taking videos of me when I've been so, like, modest my whole life, you know? Yeah, they need to fry. I'm sorry. They just need to fry. They're too perverted. You know, too corrupt. It's too much. Let me get my tea and I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom as well. Sorry guys, I just need to step away for a second and reset myself because this is too much to process, you know? Yeah, I could not fathom how can people be so evil? Like how and why, you know? I never understood my family. Like, why would they act like this? It's just nicer to be nice, you know? But now I know why, because they were being evil to me. They were taking out all their evil frustrations on me behind the scenes so that they could be nice to everybody else in public and cloak themselves in my kind energy. Which, by the way, bitch, all of that has been recalled, as you know. Nobody sees you like that anymore. these people are, again, stop calling people. These demonic entities are fucked up. I'll be right back. Let me go pee real quick. Nuggies. Hello, I'm back. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm sorry to keep bringing this shit up, but it's just a lot, you know? Like, it's quite a bit to, like, deal with all at once. Like, and again, what does this all mean in the bigger picture, you know? Like, that's kind of what's on my mind. Like, what does this mean? You know? Thank you, Jamie. Obviously, there's a connection to God. It's a spiritual thing. It's, you know, there's a reason all these people are being removed. You know, there's a reason for the inheritance. There's a reason for everything, you know. But what's it gonna look like? You know what I mean? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Like, I'm just trying to. I don't stay alive is what I'm doing. Just not go crazy and not not get too like depressed or anything, you know. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, so I mean, I have questions and stuff. I just, yeah, I want to know why, like how all of these agencies got involved, politicians, they all know something about me that I don't even know, you know. And it, like I said, the reason people at that high level are involved, it's got to be Disney, you know. It has to be. There's no other reason, right? I mean, the inheritance is probably significant, but you know, this goes all the way up the chain. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I wish I knew. I just don't know. I hope John Pacey is innocent. It would be nice to have just like one person, you know, because I'd like to have a relationship with him. He seemed very nice when I talked to him in 2011. He doesn't seem like the type, just talking to him, that would have gotten involved in something like this, but I don't think he did. I think he's a victim as well. So hopefully I'll get to know him, you know. Thanks, Jamie. All right, what is coming to you from your husband in the next 2 months? Okay, I'll look at it. Spirit guides, universe, guardian angels, and ancestors. This reading is for Jamie. Please allow me to be a clear channel for the messages. Thank you. Yeah, they probably wanted to execute us before anybody found out about this project, you know. Alright, Jamie and her husband in the next 2 months, please. Jamie and her husband in the next 2 months. Page of Pentacles, you could be getting your gift, your ring. The Page of Swords reverse and the Three of Swords. Okay, let's keep going. Hi, Nuggies. You're so beautiful, girl. She loves your spirit guides, Jamie. Every time you come on, she goes and looks in the mirror. You're such a good girl, baby. You're such a good girl. Oh, you look in the camera, don't you? You're so protective, aren't you? Yeah, she's my little protector. She is. She's so pretty. Nuggies is so pretty. Oh, there she is. You sit there. Let me just pet you. Oh, she is. She's so cute. Nuggies. And she always jumps up for Jamie. Okay. You're in love, Nuggies. You're so sweet. Are you the best one? Oh, you have some cards on the floor. I'm telling you guys, she's so smart. She just knocked a couple cards on the floor, and she went over here and she's staring at them, like pointing at them for me to get them. I'm dead serious. Nuggies is so smart. She's like crazy smart. All right, ready for Nuggies messages? We'll see what they are. I hid who I really am from you, and I want to feel that way again. So those are Nuggy's magical messages for you guys. All right, Nuggies. Nuggies. Maybe Nuggies is really Marie Laveau. I was thinking that. Where are you? They said she manifested a black cat. They did. They said she manifested a black cat. Anyway, okay. Jamie and her husband. 6 of Wands. Temperance sideways. 2 of Cups reversed. 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. I don't know, Jamie. I'm getting some like Emperor reversed energy. Yeah. So I feel like there's a truth that's going to be coming out, and it's going to be kind of like heartbreaking or upsetting. There could be a betrayal here. It could be something to do with money. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Temperance sideways. Let's get some more information on that. Something was hidden from you. Something was kept from you. It was not communicated to you like it was supposed to be. Page of Swords reversed with the 2 of Cups reversed. Let's see what this is about. Strength card, some sort of bond or union or friendship. What else? The Hermit reversed, coming out of the dark, something being revealed, Virgo energy. Some sort of alliance that you didn't know about is being revealed. 10 of Wands. And this is causing a 10 of Wands energy, an endgame to something. It could be the end. You could be finding out something about maybe your husband who you trusted with the Strength card, and it could be causing an ending. Or you could be finding something out about a friend, I don't know. Ace of Cups reversed. Somebody's heart is not in it, is not invested in it. Give me a little more, please. Somebody's getting caught in some deception. What's the deception about? The 10 of Pentacles. Money. Family. Marriage. 6 of Pentacles reversed can be stealing. Let's see, what else? What else for Jamie? The 8 of Cups, the 6 of Wands. 3 of Swords. You may go through some sort of public heartbreak, Jamie, but you're going to have a victory. You're going to be crowned with something. Crowned is what I just got. Yeah, crowned with something. So you're going to be crowned with something. And you're going to be walking away from something. And I'm not saying that like your marriage is going to be over even. This is a card of marriage, So, I mean, it could be that you guys go through some sort of like 3 of Swords energy, but you work on things with the 8 of Pentacles and, tell the truth about a situation and then fix the marriage, It's almost like the truth will set you free, but there is some sort of truth that needs to be revealed about this. It's something that was unfair. Stolen money, I'm thinking the Sun with the 5 of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Somebody doesn't want to wait for something, or some bad seeds were planted. 6 of Cups, a long time ago when someone was younger. Someone could have lied to the police. They made an unwise investment, a bad investment out of greed. I don't know, Jamie. I kind of feel like, I know he wanted to get a car. Oh man. Okay, let's see. King of Pentacles reversed, High Priestess, Nine of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed, a car. I don't really see a car coming up, girl. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this might be a car, but it might be the police as well. So yeah, I mean, I don't really see a car coming up for him. I'm looking for anything that might signify a car. I just don't see it maybe being the focus of his next 2 months. The focus is some sort of secrets, the High Priestess, that are being revealed. Do you want me to look at anything else, dear? Thank you, Jamie. She is so smart. Oh, look, the Chariot reversed. So this would have been the card for the car, and it's in the reverse. You're not sure? Let's see what other energies come out. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me take a drink of something. Queen of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Four of Wands reversed. Page of Pentacles. The Empress. Yeah, I see. There's, look, the Ten of Cups. You have much better times ahead, Jamie. There's the Empress here, the Page of Pentacles, money coming towards you, success in school, work. Again, I see you moving. The Four of Wands reversed. I do see you moving, and I see you standing up for yourself and being assertive in a situation. I see you investing money as well. And then if it's your husband, we could look at it in the same way, that you could have been waiting for a ring. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, waiting for a ring that you're going to receive. The Four of Wands reverse I still take as like moving, but it's a good thing. Ten of Cups, you know. Is there anything else I can look at for you, Jamie? See that. Hold on. My contact lenses are crooked. Is he even thinking about my ring? Yes, he is. See, he's thinking about giving you a gift that he's having made or something. I don't know. He is thinking about it, Jamie. I just think there's something else going on. Anything else I can look at for you? A Siri programming for everybody. Is it really? He wants to be happy, and he wants to leave behind some sort of like family, probably, structure. You know, this could be like him walking away from his toxic family to be, you know, to focus on a happier family of his own, you know, something like that. King of Wands reversed. The World. Some sort of completion of a cycle. Guardian angel energy, protection. What is this? Maybe he's gonna heal from like having an inflated ego, if that's an issue. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. Again, he's working hard to defend or protect himself about something. Okay, and there's a lot of anxiety about something in the dark. I know. I feel like there's a secret that he needs to tell you, Jamie. The Nine of Swords. See, look, the Ten of Cups. It keeps coming up the Ten of Cups. So it looks like it can all work out. Look. Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the Justice card. You know. Functional family, justice, happiness, you know. So, like, the outcome here is great. You even have the Strength card, and look at what else. The Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, but, you know, with all these other cards, the Devil's not going to be a negative card here. So, yeah, you have a lot of really good shit coming in. A lot. You know? There's just some sort of, like, I almost, like, feel like it's, like, a glitch in the Matrix or something. I don't know. It's very weird. Anyway, there's some sort of secret that he needs to tell you. He's going to tell you. The Hermit reversed. And it's going to do something good for you, it looks like. The Five of Wands, the Magician, the Six of Wands. It's going to, like, set you free, or it's going to get you some sort of, like, yeah, it's going to put you on your divine path. know, Jamie. It's a weird message, but yeah, that's what I have. I don't know, Jamie. I mean, you know, the devil is popping out. Like I said, maybe Judgment Day is here, you know? People have to pay for their sins. You can't get away with everything forever, you know? I feel like Judgment Day is here. People are gonna have to, like, own up to what they've been doing. I've been telling that I can't work anymore. School is getting hard and I can't concentrate. Yeah, Jamie. So what's he gonna do? But then I think you could do that if you wanted to with your inheritance. You know, I think that would be a lovely option that's probably available to you with your inheritance. So yeah, I don't know. There is something weird amiss. He's got something? What do you think he has? I don't want to, like... speculate, but, like... Thank you, Jamie. Thank you very much. All right, what's the next question? Hey, Simon. Let's talk to my father-in-law about the inheritance. Okay. Nuggies will be coming up on screen soon. You know she will. Girl, Simon is here now. Simon, come here, buddy. You want to say hi? You're so handsome, buddy. You look like a real lion, buddy. You do. You look really cool, buddy. Come here. What? Oh, Nuggies is stalking you? She is stalking you. I saw her. Oh, she's hiding in the shadows back there. Your sissy's stalking you, buddy. I'm sorry. Here, you want me to protect you? I will. You can come sit with me, buddy. He's like, Mom, help me. Nuggies is hunting me. Is she hunting you? Oh. She's such a good huntress, isn't she? She is, Simon. She's gotten me good several times. She's very good at that. I know, buddy. I know. You're gonna be safe, buddy. Don't worry. She's not gonna hurt you. She's not gonna hurt you. She's just gonna tackle you a little bit, you know? And chew on you a little bit. That's what she likes to do, buddy. That's what she does to me. Alright, can I have my hand back now, buddy? Here. You gave me some tarot cards. Simon gave me some oracle cards. Marionette confinement reversed and daydream. Very weird. Weird energy. Hey, buddy. You're such a good boy, buddy. Oh, buddy. Hi. You're so cute, buddy. You're so orange. Hi. baby angel. Okay. All right, let's look at the inheritance for Jamie. Let me think about which deck. I'm going to use that like witchy tarot deck that I have. Shit, I just dropped a whole deck on the ground. Hold on, let me get it. Wow, Judgment landed like in the wall, upright. Yeah, this landed like in the crack in the wall, like of the baseboard thing. Upright. Pretty crazy. I just said that too, didn't I? I think Judgment Day is upon us, and that came out. And I shit you not, I got a fortune in a fortune cookie, and it says, "Today is your lucky day." Kind of creepy. Oh my gosh, my nose itches so bad. Okay. Thanks, Jamie. They are. They're little magical fortune teller kitties. I love them. Okay. Spirit guides and Jamie's father-in-law. What does Jamie need to know about her inheritance? Justice reverse, the Star reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. I'm going to put them back in and start over. Justice again on this Temperance card. So you have Justice with the Scales of Justice twice, you know, something in the legal system. Give me a second, let me grab my lip gloss. Like I was saying, it must have been like a global plan or something to get in on this, is what I'm thinking. Somehow they communicated with each other and got in on this ability to do this. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Let me see. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords, blocked. Something's been blocking your inheritance from coming towards you. See? Blocked. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Wands reversed. What's going on with her inheritance? Ten of Wands reversed. Something hasn't ended yet. Greed. The Nine of Cups. The King of Swords. Tower reversed. That to me means that it's being withheld right now. High Priestess reversed. Until you find out whatever secrets are coming out. They don't want you to have it yet because you may not share it the same way that you would have if you didn't know whatever this is. There's going to be some secrets that come out about greed or something. Somebody's greed. So that's why it's been withheld. Let's get a few more. Death reversed. This is so many cards. It's like 20 cards. Something hasn't ended yet. That's why you haven't gotten the inheritance yet. From a spiritual perspective, you know, in the 3D, who knows what's holding it up? I can look. But yeah, they don't want anybody to steal this from you. 7 of Swords. That you're trusting somebody who is stealing from you, and that's why they're not giving it to you yet, because they don't want you to share it with somebody who's been stealing from you. Eight of Cups reversed, something from the past coming back. 9 of Pentacles reversed. Because that person, if you don't close the cycle completely with whoever this is that's stealing from you or has plans to steal from you, then they could come back around and make you broke. They could make you lose it all. So the spirit guides are protecting you from getting this money until that person is out of your life completely. Is what it looks like. Does that make sense? So there's somebody in your life that's like preventing this from happening. 8 of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Cups. The Fool reversed. 6 of Pentacles, because you want to help a lot of people. And there's a lot of people that you haven't received clarity on yet in your life that you would help. You know, and they wouldn't want you to help those people. Chariot reversed because of what they've been doing behind the scenes. I don't either, Jamie. That's what I'm saying. I don't know unless you know like a Cancerian person, a Cancer, if that makes sense. Let me ask who. Can you tell me, spirit guides, on who she needs to be aware of in her life? It is the 7 of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Wands. Anybody that has not nurtured the relationship with you, people that you haven't spoken to in a long time, people that have not been there for you, people that haven't taken care of you in any way or offered to, you know, really anything. They've not been any sort of addition to your life. But yet when you receive, you know, an inheritance or something, they're going to be the first ones to reach out for their share of it, right? They want some. They want you to share the wealth. And so again, I just feel like God is revealing some people to you that have bad intentions towards you. The 7 of Swords, these are thieves. People that may have already stolen from you, you know? Maybe people that use black magic. They're manipulative people. Magician reversed. The 10 of Swords, those relationships have to end first, Jamie. And then the money will come in. And you don't have to do anything to make these relationships end, I don't think. Does she? Give me advice for that. Does she need to do anything to facilitate this, or is the universe just going to handle it? The Six of Cups reversed. They feel like the universe is going to handle it. What else? Three of Swords reversed. Yeah, they're going to do it in a way that's least painful. Temperance, which is balanced and fair. Everybody's going to get what is fair. Like, that's the thing. That's what it is. It's great. The great equalizer. It's Judgment Day, right? So the scales are balancing out. So everybody will have who and what is fair. And if your spouse has not deserved a spouse like you, they may not be able to have you anymore. But you're going to get a spouse that is fair. It's what you deserve. Everybody's going to have exactly what they deserve in the new world. That's how we start off. You know, getting exactly what you deserve. And that's what's happening here, you know. Let's see. So once that comes through, Jamie, once you have cleared out some of these people that are betraying you, that don't have your best interest at heart, that don't care about you but are going to come, you know, knocking as soon as you get the inheritance, those people will be cleared. And then the money will come through. Wheel of Fortune, see? The path looks different than you thought, is what it says. The Three of Wands reverse, the path is changing. In divine timing, the Wheel of Fortune, but that time is now. Things are happening now. The Hanged Man reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Again, things could not move forward earlier. They couldn't. The devil was stopping it. The devil was putting blockages in the way, temptations, obstacles. Also, people were conjuring, you know, demons and stuff with black magic in order to stop, you know, you getting what you deserve, right? They wanted to put you in a hanged man position, you know, put you at a complete standstill where you couldn't move forward, you couldn't receive anything, you couldn't do anything except be blocked, basically. They were blocking you at every turn, trying to make your life difficult intentionally to keep you stuck, to keep you small and stagnant. These people never had your back. These were greedy ass people that you catered to and they took advantage of you, you know, whoever this is. What else does she need to know about her inheritance? There's going to be some sort of bridge gapped bridge. Does that make sense? Yeah. Anyway, there's going to be some sort of bridge built here between two parties in this matter. Somebody is very upset. The Queen of Cups reversed. Nobody did, Jamie. That's what I'm saying. God is not going to give us these blessings with these people still actively in our lives, because those people will figure out how to steal those blessings, or they will manipulate us out of taking, you know, they'll try to get these blessings. They don't deserve them, so God's going to clear these people out. It's the only answer, you know, because you're going to be so abundantly blessed, and they're not. If they don't deserve it, because they're stealers, you know, they're facing judgment, but so are we. Too many cards. That keeps happening today. Page of Wands. There's some messages coming in or news about something at a distance or coming from a distance. Someone may be trying to find you or look you up or find your number. About a betrayal. It keeps coming up, girl. The Ten of Swords. Someone stabbed you in the back. Stole your money. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's coming in, girl. The ships are coming in. It's time. The Lovers reversed. Somebody made a poor decision. It could be, you know, maybe your lover was involved. But guess what? Judgment Day. It's Judgment Day. Everybody's under judgment. So people are being judged left, right, and center. You're going to lose some of these relationships, but you have, you know, a Knight of Cups energy coming in whatever capacity that is. That's a really beautiful offer. It could be, it doesn't have to be romantic. You're married, but you know, depending on what happens, you have something really beautiful coming in for you that you don't have to wait for. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. So people are resisting change or something. Six of Swords reversed. They're staying in Five of Swords energy. So this is what I heard is happening, Jamie. I don't know where I heard this from. Probably another tarot card reader. Maybe it was here. Maybe we were talking about it on this channel. I don't know. But like, yeah. Like Judgment Day for real. Like, and then people that get left behind, like you're ascending, you're going somewhere else. And the people that get left behind are going to face a lot of strife and sorrow. And then apparently we come back to take over the new earth. That's what I heard, Jamie. As unbelievable as it sounds. But yeah, that's what I heard. So that would be why the cards are kind of looking like this. But you don't have to wait for anything, girl. Everything is perfectly figured out for you. Three of Pentacles. It's already done. There's just some changes coming in. The Lovers. Or is it the Two of Cups? It's the Two of Cups, but it's still really cute. It's like a Disney princess energy, you know? Okay, tell me more about her inheritance. Like, when is it coming? Is there any other signifiers that we can look at? Because it's like yours is coming, like, with Judgment Day, whatever that means. Whether it's one collective Judgment Day for everybody or individual Judgment Days. I don't know. King of Wands. Someone or something is coming towards you with some sort of clarity or information that they were looking for. To the Queen of Wands. King of Wands. See, girl, you got a King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Girl, somebody is very sure about you. You have perfectly paired partnership coming in. Eight of Swords. You don't see this coming at all. You're stuck, blind. Page of Swords reversed. The Hermit. You've been being watched. The Hermit, I guess, is like someone who judges as well. Justice reversed. Some injustices, Sun reversed, are going to be righted that happened to you. So yeah, Jamie, that's what I have. It's coming soon, girl. Like, I keep getting this thought that, like, Judgment Day is upon us. Not at work? What does that mean? Maybe that's why we're seeing all the stuff at work as well with the changes. It's like literally like Judgment Day. But I don't know what's going to happen to everybody, you know, how this would work out. Whatever, I don't know. But they also said that there's going to be no doubt that there's a God after this, you know. So God's going to make an appearance too. So maybe it's really Judgment Day. Like, really, truly. They said this was going to come. And a lot of biblical things have happened. I don't know. It's really wild, but that could be what's going on. Hold on, sorry. You've heard that too? New Earth. Exactly, Jamie. What else did you hear about it? Because I don't know too much about it. Like, isn't that crazy? I haven't really looked it up. But, like, those are the two main things that I heard. Like, actually, like, Judgment Day, where it's like everybody's judged. And I heard we're going to get taken away, rescued. And then the, the dark people will get left behind. But then I also had a prophecy that we'll be perfectly paired. So, it's going to be fine. Whatever happens is going to be fine. It's exactly the way it's supposed to happen. It'll all make sense, When I was going through that spiritual warfare, I dreamt a lot. I dreamt I was in Noah's Ark with the animals. Shush your mouth, Jamie. Nuh-uh. When was that? When were you going through heavy spiritual warfare? Because I had this like thing with Noah's Ark for a while too. I kept, remember when I had the rainbow light and I was taking that everywhere? I just had this thing with Noah's Ark too. And that was always like my favorite Bible story as well. And I even said to Nuggies the other day, I said, "Are you a Noah's Ark kitty?" Nuggies and Simon. Jesus is the rock wall. Remember where they buried him and I saw the rock and it was open? It was about 2.5 years ago. It was, Jamie. I gotta look this up because I don't really know. I remember what it is, the rock wall that they built with the cross. What was in the rock? I can't find a picture of it. I don't know if I'm Googling the right thing. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. What is this called? Anyway, that's weird. I remember it being the wall that sealed where they buried Jesus. I had a lot of dreams, but I can't remember them now. Oh my gosh, Jamie. So I'm assuming that the wall being open was symbolic of a resurrection or something. So it was like Jesus's tomb. This one, his resurrection. Let me look up Judgment Day and see what they say is going to happen, This is so unbelievable. Like, I can't believe it. Okay, so no. The resurrection of the dead, the weighing of souls, the separation of the saved and the damned, separation of the saved and the damned, and the representations of heaven and hell. That's what Judgment Day. What will be judged on Judgment Day? So it says, both the saved and the lost will be judged. Our works, both good and bad, will be judged. How will our works be judged? Our thoughts will be presented for us to see, and possibly for everyone else to see also. During Catholicism, I was told by someone in our group, said I'm a messenger of God. All I did was tell the group my dream. Jamie, yeah, no, your dreams are really prophetic though. Like they are. You always have very symbolic, prophetic dreams. So yeah, I think you're a messenger of God too. But isn't that crazy to be that, right? And then, yeah, guys, I mean, hey KJA, I'm so sorry. I almost didn't see your messages there. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. It just came on my Apple Music randomly. I'll look for you guys. Alexa Sunshine Rose. That's what it looks like. Okay, anyway, yeah, it was just a random thing. But yeah. Yeah, God's gonna destroy the old heaven and the old earth. Oh no, so are those people gonna be left here to like fend for themselves on the old earth? Or it's gonna turn into like The Walking Dead? Do you think? He has to create a new heaven because the old heaven is corrupt. Oh no. How did heaven get corrupt? I gotta Google that next. It's sad. But this, I'm telling you guys, this has to be what it is, you know? It has to be. I don't know what else to say. Jesus will act as the justice of the last judgment, as the Bible states. Moreover, the Father judges no one, but has entrusted all judgment to the Son. Ooh. Skeptics will be judged by Christ at the great white throne, and they will face punishment in accordance with the acts they have done. The Bible is very definite. Okay. God will give to each person according to what he has done. Ooh. Today the Day of the Dead, tomorrow. This is gonna be epic. Okay, yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Do you think that's what it is, Jamie? I went to work and ran an errands that morning. A vendor told me his coworker died of a car crash, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess the girl at my work was dating him off and on, and she showed me the accident pictures, and his car was a bright burgundy, almost red. I was tripping. Why? Why were you tripping about that? Like, I don't understand, like, because the car was red? Oh, I missed the first paragraph. Hold on. I had a dream the night of that I was intoxicated and got into a car crash, and I had a red car, and my husband came to get me, but I couldn't leave. I think I saw dead but stuck, and guess what? I went to work and ran errands that morning, and the vendor told me. I see. I think I was dead but stuck. So you were having, like, what would you even call that? Type of psychic activity, because it's like clairvoyant, but also something else. I guess clairvoyant would probably be the primary one I'm thinking, but that's crazy. That's crazy, Jamie. Well, I mean, like I said, you have like the prophetic dreams as well. There's a word for that too. I don't remember what it is, but it's just, it's a form of clairvoyance. Oh my God. So crazy. Jamie, do you have Zelle by chance? I need to, like, Cash App or Venmo somebody and have them Zelle the money to me, because the Zelle goes straight into my checking account so that I can pay with the room with Apple Pay, because my debit card expired, and so I can't transfer money from my Cash App to my checking account to pay for the room. It's so bad. Everything that I've tried to do is like blocked. The kid at the front desk said I could like Cash App / Venmo him, but I would like to not bother him. I know he's not supposed to be doing this stuff, He's doing it out of pure kindness as well, and I don't want his job to be in jeopardy at all. No Zelle. All right. I'll text Lilith has Zelle. I'll see if she has Cash App. Maybe she can help me. Anyway, yeah, it's wild times. Okay, guys, I'm gonna jump off for a little bit. And I will be back on shortly. Maybe with another collective reading. I'm thinking like I feel like I want to do another collective reading. All right, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back shortly. Talk to you soon.